Hello everybody, I am Daily Smartphone Gaming. Thank you so much. I really do mean that. Thank you so much for answering the post I put over in the community tab. The one saying that now that we hit over 6,000 subs, I wanted to make a video answering your questions. And I do get a lot of questions. A lot of the time, whenever I go on, as you guys all know, I will answer the comments whenever I can. I can't answer them all because sometimes there are too many, and I know that you guys love to watch my videos and then smash out comments on like 5 or 10 or 15 videos in the one day, which is, I just appreciate it so much. It is the best feeling in the world to know that you're watching my content and you enjoy my content. And if I don't reply to it, I definitely will like or love it, because sometimes I do love it. It's no secret. I do love those comments. Without further ado, that's been a really long intro. Let's get into answering the questions you've put in there. There have been a few others that have been asked in my comments a lot, so I thought I would use this opportunity not only to allow you guys to hear what I sound like for starters, but also to answer questions that I've been getting asked a lot over the course of my YouTube, I won't say career because it's not my job, over my YouTube channel's life. All right. So first questions first. Have you played Brawl Stars? I totally hadn't at that point. I saw that comment and I was like, you know what? A few people have asked me about this, so I played it and I love it. I love the Battle Royale, the idea that you can run around and you can shoot each other and the different characters have different abilities. It is really cool. So had I played Brawl Stars? No, I hadn't, but I have now, which is really good. Have I leveled up Jenny in Super Brawl Universe yet? No, I haven't. I have not touched that game really. After I played through the game, I got really, really far, and then they updated it and they've said, hey, look, we're not going to, all your progress is gone. Nope, just start again. But what we'll do, we'll give you a bunch of gems. So with the new characters, you guys saw, I just, after Mina Sama said, why don't you try opening some chests? I was like, oh, that's actually an incredibly smart idea. So I did it and unlocked everybody. And yeah, after that, it became a really hard grind. They changed the amount of slime stuff you need to level them up to an impossible level once they get strong. So I haven't. What is my favorite game? Now this is a really cool comment. I like this one. I'm going to put two answers because I mean, obviously, I'm going to put my favorite mobile game, which will come as a surprise to most people. Because you'd think he'd say, oh, it's Disney Heroes Battle Mode because he's done like 400,000 episodes of it. No, it's not that. It's actually a much smaller one, which I've been enjoying low key for a little while. I did one video on it and someone's like, oh, I like this. And I was like, cool. And then after I've been filming for the day, I will jump on that and actually play it. So my favorite mobile game would have to be Wall Kickers. And it's only because I can pick it up and just play it and it's mindless and it's fun to climb up as high as you can. But, I mean, there are a lot of others. I really enjoyed Sonic Runner's Adventure. I really liked, obviously, the Disney game. I'm not saying I don't like it, but obviously that one is very high up there. I can't really say. On another note, though, like on a console and PC and Otherworld, I would have to say my favorite game is Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, closely followed by Majora's Mask. It's very cliche to say, I know, but that was the first Zelda game I played. I loved it. I played it. It took me way too long to finish because I was a kid when I played it, but oh my goodness, it was fun. It was so much fun. I've had a few other questions. How do I record? That's one I get a lot on this channel. So how I record my videos, it does vary. So the things I use to record is either the phone itself. So if you have a Samsung S9 or S8. I'm not sure about the S7 too. I used an S7 at the start of it. I would actually just use the phone. I wouldn't use any video editing. I wouldn't use a Mac. I wouldn't use anything else. And I bought a pair of headphones that played back the internal audio, and I would play the game. And when it would record with a mic, but instead of it being a mic, it would just be the game audio. So that was what I did right at the start. Right now, on the most recent Samsungs, you can actually just play the game and just select the option to record the internal audio while you're playing it. Nothing plugged in. You can still hear everything. So that's what I do most of the time. My main phone is a Samsung S9 Plus. I also record on an iPhone 8, an iPhone 6S, and an iPhone 10, which I'm sure you guys have seen because the aspect ratios are a little bit different. To do that, I actually use my MacBook Air that I've had for quite a while. and I plug it into the USB and run it through QuickTime. If you do want to see something around how I do set up and how I do record on its own video, let me know, and I'm more than happy to run through that. Because it is quite easy, and if you do want to do this, it is a lot of fun. I mean, I wouldn't have done it for this long if I didn't enjoy it. Are you a boy or a girl? I've answered this in the chat a lot, or in the comments a lot, but people do still ask me. Yes, I'm a guy. I'm a boy. I am not a girl. Much to, if you're at this point in the video and you're still listening and you're like, is he a boy or a girl? No, 100%. Nah, dude life. That's the way, that's the way it is. How old am I? So I got asked this question as well. It was like a 3-part question. It was, how old are you? Where are you from? And why didn't you play Looney Tunes World of Mayhem? So I am mid-20s. So I've been working for, I don't know, since I was 17. So I do work a job. It's a very long hours job, so it is hard to do this. I'm surprised I've done it for as long as I have. Where am I from? I'm from Australia. G'day. Specifically in New South Wales, but I'm from Australia. I'm an Australian YouTuber. And why don't I play Looney Tunes World of Mayhem anymore? So I'm surprised people have noticed this. I thought I'd just be able to slip it under the radar and no one would notice. But people low-key hated this. So I stopped playing it for 2 reasons. One, I forgot about it for a few days and then no one seemed to care. So I thought, you know what? There's plenty of other games I'm playing right now. I can't keep up with them all. And 2, I got to the point in the game where, and you guys will notice this if you've been watching my videos, I don't put money into these games. There are a few games I've paid for to play the whole game, like Donut County, which I've done a few videos on. 1, because I paid like, I don't know, $5 for it. But 2, it was a really good game. If I can pay an amount and then I have the entire game, I don't have to then do microtransactions, that's great, that's fantastic. That's a game I want to play and I will endorse. If I have to play a game and it's like, hey, you know, watch an ad to get this, sure, I'll watch an ad. I won't record it and make you guys watch an ad. That's rubbish. But if I have to play it and then I keep playing it and I get to that point where it's like, hey, do you want to do this to get more money faster or more this faster or that? That's a big no from me. That's a yikes from me. I do not want to do that. And so I don't. That's why I stopped playing the game, because it got to the point where it looked like I had to throw money into it to actually get anywhere further. I'd sit down, I'd play it for like 30 minutes and I'd finish recording it and I'd look back at the footage and go, I can't put this on my channel. I've not accomplished anything. I've just grinded for 30 minutes. And it happened for like a week. And I've gone, you know what? This is getting too hard and it takes too much time and I'm not seeing any benefit from this. And I'm a tight ass. I don't want to spend any money on it. I've got bills to pay. I've got other things to do. A question I got, can you change your YouTube banner? I love when people do this. Like, can you change your banner? Can you change your intro? Of course I can do that stuff. I mean, I've done it, but so yes, I can change it. Will I change it? Let's find out. I mean, if I change it, I'm going to change it. If I don't change it, it's because it's like, that's what my channel's about. I think it's because I changed my profile picture though, and I didn't change the banner. And I did do that. Like, I think I read that and then like low key, like a week later, I'm like, oh no, I really got to change my banner. So I did. And I'm glad I did. Who's your favorite Disney character? Oh, so overall, and even in Disney Heroes Battle Mode, no, that's a lie. Overall, I'm going to have to say it's Aladdin. I think he's great. He's tip top. He started from the bottom and then he made it with a princess. So good for him. Aladdin for sure. In Disney Heroes Battle Mode though, it's going to be Zurg. I mean, he's just a beast. Although I have found out obviously that Merida is a powerhouse. So is Quora. And Aladdin too in the game, coincidentally. Once they get to like orange or they get really high attack stats, it's game over. There is nothing that anyone can do when they get thrown into the game, because they'll annihilate your team in within 5 seconds. So I'm definitely going to level those guys up over the next little while. There was one last question. I haven't forgot about it. Can you play that new DreamWorks game called DreamWorks Universe of Legends? It's kind of like Disney Heroes. They'd really like to see me play it. That was asked by Slyborg X, and you know what? I am so sorry I didn't read this comment from 2 weeks ago. I'm going to go try and find that and download it, and I'm going to put it up in the next few days because that sounds really cool. If it's anything like Disney Heroes Battle Mode, which I've got 400 plus hours into, 400 plus episodes, I will play that. That's it. I've done my little voice reveal. You guys all know what I sound like. If you would like me to do anything else like this, please let me know. If there's any games you want me to play, let me know in the comment section below. At one point, I was super overwhelmed and I was telling people, hey, look, I had like 10 recommendations and I hadn't gotten any of them because I was still doing so much other stuff. But at this point, send me whatever you can. I will take it down. I don't care if I have to play 100 recommendations to get to yours. I'll do it. Unless I've played it before. If I have, I'll just send you the link and be like, there you go. Already done. I read your mind. I do want to do more videos like this. If this video gets, let's set a real awesome like goal. If this gets, let's say, I don't know, 10 likes, I'll do another video like this and I'll review a game. Because I play so many of them and people always ask me, what game is there to play? You play on your phone all the time. What should I play? What's good for my kids? What's good for me? What can I do casually? What's fun to sink some time into? What's hard? What's easy? Etc. etc. And I'll do a review of Disney Heroes Battle Mode if this gets 10 likes. If it doesn't get 10 likes, then I'm just gonna never open my mouth again. The lucky last question I have to answer. Now, I've been asked this so many times. Why don't you show your face? Why don't you speak over the videos? It defeats the purpose, to be honest, for me. The point of this channel, when I first started, it's going to change. When I first started it was to just create the biggest library of gameplay, all myself created, possible. So that way anybody can watch something and figure out, oh, I'm stuck here, this is what I have to do. If this was my full-time job, I would love to do Let's Play type content. But unfortunately, I don't. I've still got to work 40, 50, 60 hours a week to pay the bills. So when I do have a time to record a game, I can't exactly, I'm tired. There's no ifs or buts about it. I'm tired. I'm recording this right now after midnight. And I've just finished work. So cut me some slack. Thank you all so much for watching. If you've liked this video, please press the like button and be sure to subscribe. I did mention my friend's channel, Video Game Movie Clips. If you please sub to his channel, he doesn't know I'm doing this. I didn't know I was going to do this, but because he's so new, I want him to get that little boost that really gets you into it and go, ooh, I could do this for fun, because he really loves playing games and he records everything. And it's like, look, do something with it. Make a channel. Do what you got to do. All right. On that note, leave a comment below if you've gotten this far. I don't know how to end videos. This is like the first one I've done on this channel. I low-key may have another channel I've been talking on this whole time, but we'll get to that. Let's see if anybody has gotten this far in the video. Peace.
Right. It's incredible, but it's inevitable. And I'll search right on top of this pedestal. No, you won't stop me unless you don't drop me. I'm lifting my weight for no one here to stop me. I'll run when it's not on the top of this right. You won't wait for the night as you came to the fight. Put up your hands, boy, and let's get it do.